Hey guys, what is up? It is me, Pagey, here once again with a video. I can't speak, but anyway, as you can tell, this is actually my Avengers Infinity War, the long-awaited movie, the biggest movie of the year, the movie to beat on movies in regards to box office and stuff like that. It's finally here, and I was very lucky to actually go see it. I was actually going to see it. So when this video goes up, it'll be like the early hours, of the 25th of April in Australia. And I was actually going to be seeing it later this day from when you're watching this video or this review. I got very lucky. Like with about 5 or 6 hours before a preview screening went on, I got asked to say, like, "Yo, do you want to come see this?" And I was like, "Yeah, okay, I'll take that up." So I was very lucky in this case. But yeah, I probably would have seen it like the next 12 hours, I guess, from when this video is going to go up. So due to that, I'm actually not under embargo. There's no embargo thing. Never got told anything. So I'm sweet to upload. But I'm not going to be talking spoilers. I'm not going to be talking like, what happens to this person, what happens to that character, blah, blah, blah. I'm not going to be talking about that. I'm just going to go over my overall first impressions of the movie and just what I thought. So people that, I don't know why you would be hesitant, but yeah, if anyone was hesitant and didn't want to, wanted to wait for reviews to come out before they saw this movie, I guess they can just get a sort of a general, impression of what the movie is about from my impressions. So the general story of the movie, we should all know this, like it's in the trailers and stuff like that. It's Thanos wanting the 6 Infinity Stones, and yeah, the Avengers are just going to try and have to stop that. In regards to the general story, I fairly enjoyed it. Like, it does hop around, which you would expect, and I think we all knew that going in. But I think it's done very well, and that's a huge achievement by the people behind the movie, that they actually made that work, like the Russo brothers in particular, and they managed to make this all work. It's a massive achievement, even though there are like a little bit of, there are minor errors and stuff like that, one of which I'll talk about in a second, which isn't spoiling anything. But yeah, it's a massive achievement, and regardless of what you think of the movie, you still have to give a bit of an applause and a bit of a kudos to the people behind the movie. The one issue I had is that sometimes it just feels like there's too much going on. You're like, just give me a break. You're sort of passing out and stuff. There is sometimes just a bit too much going on, and I think it's just more that they had to, they couldn't make this a 3.5 hour movie because they need to sell tickets. They have to make this movie under 3 hours so they can repeat sessions and stuff like that. And so this movie can make heaps of money in its opening weekend. They have to do that. It's just the business side of things. In the perfect world, this movie would have been maybe 3 hours, and it wouldn't have felt maybe rushed in certain areas. But I still think it works. I don't think it's that bad where it just feels like there's so much going on. Just that in some areas, I think some people, especially critics, will point that out and hammer it home if they really wanted to mark down this movie. In regards to the characters, the Avengers I thought were all good. And by the Avengers I mean the good guys. I thought they were good. My favourites were definitely Thor and the Guardians. They were fun to watch. But yeah, I thought, obviously, not all the characters are going to get even screen time. I think you'd have to be have half a brain to think that was actually going to happen in the movie. But I think they did justice to every character that is in the film. Sorry if I'm slurring my words. It's late at night and I was at a preview screening, so you might know what I did. But yeah, so there's just what do you call it? Just it's a decent spread. That's probably the best term I'm using. There's a decent spread. There's some premium meat, and then you got some decent meat. You'll have it, but you're gonna have more of the premium meat. You know what I mean? So there's a decent spread, and I think everyone gets a go. The Black Order, the Thanos sort of group helpers, whatever you want to call them, the Children of Thanos, I think they're called. Anyway, the Black Order, yeah, they did their job. I thought they were good. I don't really want to focus on the Black Order. I want to jump into the big boy known as Thanos. He was amazing. I love Thanos. I wouldn't say easily. He's just, I think we had Black Panther earlier this year when everyone's going, Killmonger, best villain in the MCU. Thanos went, hello. A couple months later, here I am, and there he was. So Thanos was really good. You have to watch it and see him. I think Josh Brolin did a really good job with the role, seeing it's all CGI. But yeah, I can't put my thoughts to words. Thanos was just really good. Now, obviously, this is the part one, the sequel next year, whatever they're going to call it, is the follow-up to this movie. So there are a lot of lead-ins and stuff like that, as you would expect. And which is, I think, I saw people complaining about it when the social media embargo lifted. I saw it earlier today, before I actually went and saw it, because people in America, went to the premiere and certain premiere screenings in America. And people were saying it's, the final third's a mess. And I was like, the final third is not a mess. The final third is the final third. And any sort of superhero big action movie. It's just a final third, and I thought it was good. That's when it comes back to maybe there's a lot going on. Maybe there's too much. You could argue that maybe that happens in the final third, but I think it's still very enjoyable and shocking is the best word to put on. I don't think anyone's surprised I'm using that word in this review. Shocking. They're just shocks. It's just shock, shockity shock. There's just a lot of shocks going on throughout the whole movie, but especially that final third. Now, overall, what do I think of the movie? Is it like the perfect superhero movie? No, it's not the perfect superhero movie, but it was never going to be. It's hard to make a movie like this with all those characters and all this trying to cram all this plot and story into one movie. It's never going to be perfect. You're never going to make a perfect movie. Will it get above 90% on Rotten Tomatoes? Yes, it will. Will it get 100%? Probably not. It'll probably get like a 90, 93, 95 is what I'm expecting. That's my bet. Lock it in, Eddie. But this is definitely a movie where you need more than one viewing. I'm going to see it later today. I can't wait to go to bed, wake up, and then go watch it again when it comes out in Australia today. So I can't wait to watch it again. And I think everyone that watches it, you'll be like, yeah, I need to watch this again. Because there's just a lot going on. And as I said, because there is a lot going on, sometimes you can't process a lot of the things that are happening, whether they be right at the end or right at the beginning. You might forget certain things happen. So I'm definitely going to go see it again. I'd recommend, once you see it, just buy the second ticket. You may as well do it. And also, if you haven't booked tickets online yet to see it, what are you doing? Because it's almost impossible. Like, I think the screenings near me, no one ever books online in Australia. I'm just telling you, no one ever books online. There's never a sold out seat before a movie airs. Like, the first 4 sessions in my area are booked out, and they're 400 seat cinemas, 300, 400 seat cinemas. It's ridiculous that no movie ever sells out in regards to online stuff before the movie is on. These have over 24 hours before the movie's out. So if you haven't booked online to see it, you're going to be waiting a couple of days most likely, especially if you're in America, because I know America's ridiculous in regards to booking early. So if you haven't done it, you might want to get on your bike and do it right now. But thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed my first impressions sort of review of Avengers Infinity War. If you've seen it, if you've managed to see it, whether you're in Australia, into a midnight screening, or somewhere else in the world you managed to see it, let me know in the comment section what you thought of it without spoiling it. If you've read spoilers online about the movie, don't put them in the comment section, please. Just ruins it for other people. Try and stay off social media in regards to Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook, as I said, because it can just be a killer in regards to spoiling stuff. And hopefully I haven't said anything that counts as spoilers. I don't think I have. If I have, let me know in the comments, but I tried not to. So if I did, I'm really, really sorry, but I don't think if I did say anything that was counted as spoilery, I think it was very, very minor and shouldn't trigger too many people. But I tried to be as spoiler-free as possible. But sorry if I said something that you weren't aware of going into this movie. But yeah, thanks for watching. If you did enjoy the video, be sure to drop a like on the video. Let me know in the comment section down below what your thoughts are, I guess. And of course, if you are new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. I'll catch you later, guys. Goodbye.